guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I wanted to do a bit of a video blog this year, just talking about what I'm up to. So as some of you may know, I'm actually writing a book this quarter, so I'm hoping to have it done by the end of April. I'm actually about halfway through, so I just thought I wanted to share that with you. I'm up to about 20,000 words, so I'm expecting this to be a book of around 300 pages. So I will include a couple of links in this video just to some of the resources that have helped me online in terms of how you can write your own book, how you can structure it, etc. But I just wanted to talk in this video about my motivation for writing a book and how I've structured it and how I've gone about it. So my book really is about my experiences, particularly in corporate life. As a black female in the workplace, could have been quite an intimidating environment. And my book really is just about how you can kind of like get ahead and have the confidence that you need to kind of still make a difference and make an impact. So I started writing this book middle of January, and I'm now at about 20,000 words. So in terms of the approach that I've taken, I've kind of set myself a target of about 1,000 words a day. I'm aiming to get to a minimum of 40,000 words. I think I'd like it if I can get to about 50,000. And the way that I structured the book was I decided what my theme was going to be. I then decided what the chapters would be, and I wrote the chapters, and I use Google Drive a lot. I mean, we use it in our businesses a lot, just in terms of organising our files and just having access to documents really easily. So I set up a document in Google Drive with all of the chapters that I know I want to write about. So I've got, between 15 and 20 chapters at the moment. And then basically, I then thought about the key messages that I wanted to make in each chapter. And so whenever I have some time, so I try to do it every day, as I say, or at the weekend, I then go into this document and start to write. Now, in terms of where I found kind of the idea for what the chapters would be, I had some thoughts around what I thought would be useful for somebody reading the book, maybe somebody that's in their corporate career and wants to get ahead, or maybe wants to take a change of direction, or maybe wants to get out of corporate life altogether. This is what the book is really aimed at. So I kind of looked at articles that were looking at the topics to kind of see what was interesting and see what was most searched. And I also used a website called answerthepublic.com, which gives you insight into the sorts of questions people are asking about the topic that you might be interested in writing about. So for me, writing a book has been actually really quite therapeutic and cathartic. I know people kind of say that, but I think until you actually start the process yourself, you don't realise actually how true that is. So I would highly recommend that if you're thinking about writing a book, that you kind of just need to start. I mean, there are lots of other actions you need to do to get your book published, through whether it's Amazon print on demand, or whether you want to go down more traditional routes, or whether you want to try some of the halfway houses like Rethink Press or Lulu.com. I would say as your first step, you need to just start writing. Don't worry about, how good it sounds, or, kind of whether anybody might want to read it or not. Just start writing, and I think actually you'll find the process really enjoyable. So that would be my advice. When I say to people that I'm writing a book, some people say, how do you actually fit that in? Sometimes I'm not sure how I do, but I think if it's something you really want to do, you will make time. And one of the things that I just want to share with you is my annual wall planner, which is something that I have up in the house to kind of help to plan out my kind of days, weeks, months in terms of how I spend my time, and just make sure that I am setting aside time to actually write the book, which is something that's really important to me. So I'm going to just flick over to what the wall planner looks like now, so you can see that actually up in my room, so you can see what that looks like. So that's one of the things that I use quite a lot.
Good morning, guys. This is like take 10 because it's like 6 o'clock in the morning and I have to dash because I've got a train to catch. But before I go, I just wanted to share with you something. So some people have been asking me how I get myself organised. Now, I'm filming this on one iPhone and holding lights with the other iPhone, so I have no idea how this is going to come out. But basically, this year I'm swearing by the annual wall planner. So behind me, I've bought wall planners for everybody in my family this year. So myself, my husband, and Leah. I don't think he's using it yet, but I know Leah's got one up in her apartment. So basically, I wanted to use this to just understand how I'm going to use my time this year and make sure that I was hitting some of my goals. But the first thing that went into the planner, you can see the yellow dots behind me. Those are family holidays and also just downtime. So I've got things like my Juicy Oasis retreat that I'm going on with my daughter and also with some friends. And then the other things that you can see, the blue dots are basically training days. So property training or other types of training that myself and my daughter are kind of venturing into this year. We've got those in. The green dots that you can see, actually, that's some of the networking events that I've put in the diary that I like to go to. We've also got some family events this year as well, so we've got a couple of weddings going on. So that's just a little tip in terms of how I'm organising my time, how I'm finding time to write the book this year, and kind of just do other stuff in terms of, you know, changing my life on this year of personal transformation.
So that's it really. That's my encouragement to you, you know, to write a book. If you've got lots of thoughts in your head that you want to get out there, you want to get your messages out, and maybe you just want to go through that process to help you understand what sort of person you want to be and what sort of life you want to be living, and also, you know, finding your purpose and finding your passion. Personally, I have found the book really useful. So, you know, for me, this is very much a year of personal transformation, and yeah, the book is a really big part of that. So the book should be finished by April, and then I guess I'll be into then kind of marketing and setting up the book in terms of the e-publishing, the recording the audio book, getting a Kindle version up there, and also getting it ready to go for Amazon print on demand. So yeah, that's just something I wanted to share with you. Currently, I'm actually down in London with my daughter and with my stepdaughters as well, down here just enjoying the weekend. So a bit of a girly weekend, but I just wanted to share the book really with you because it's just such a key part of what I'm doing this year, and also to just encourage those of you that have been thinking for a long time, you know, I want to write a book. Well, maybe 2019 is the year that you should write a book. Yeah, so that was really it for today. Just wanted to share that with you. So please subscribe to the channel. If you liked what you saw, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what sorts of things you want me to do more generally. You know, for me, this is quite a big year, and this is going to be part of, you know, the channel that's kind of helping to inspire you to really set some goals, set some clear direction, and kind of start on your path to where you want to get to. So I hope it's been useful, and I hope to share some more videos with you soon. Thanks, bye.
Hey guys, I have no idea how this video is going to come out because I'm actually filming it on my iPhone. We've also got a few family events coming up, so those have gone in as well. So a couple of holidays, no, not holidays, no, weddings.